Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my series on building a website. Today, we're going to be covering some terminal commands and how to open VS Code in Terminal and how to navigate Terminal a little bit. And we're going to be working on making an image for our website using AI and Canva. And we're also going to work on adding that image to the website. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull up Terminal. So I'm going to share my screen, and then I'm going to pull up my terminal. We're going to go full screen. So to clear terminal, we're just going to do type in clear and hit enter. So it clears out our terminal. So we are in this KAS directory there by doing ls. But let's figure out how to get out of that. So we're going to go up one level, one directory or one folder by doing cd space ... So now we are on the desktop. We do ls. We see all this stuff on our desktop. So we want to go back to our KAS change directory, and we're just going to start typing K. And I actually need a capital K, and then I'm going to hit tab. It's going to give me that KAS folder I want to be in. So I'm going to hit enter there. I'm going to do ls, make sure I'm where I want to be. There's my kas.github.io folder that I want to be in. I'm going to move into that. So let's do CD. And then I'm going to do space and then K. And it's going to tab to autofill. Delete that. And then it moves me in there. LS. And we see our index.html and our styles.cs. So I want to open up that KAS folder. So what I want to do is I want to CD again. I'm going to do the space ... to move back up into that folder. And I want to open that in my VS Code. So the easiest way to do that in terminal, you could obviously open code and open the folder in their Explorer window. But you can just type in code, if I can spell code, and you type in what you want to open. So we want to open this kas.github.io. So we just do KAS, and then we do the tab, and we hit enter, and that's going to open up. I'm not going to do that right now because it takes forever for my to load, but that's how you would open that folder that we're working on for our project in code. So the next thing we're going to look at here is getting our images for our site. And this used to be kind of a difficult problem here. I don't like this image. It doesn't really speak to what I'm trying. I wrote log instead of logo. It created a log for my thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that and I'm going to change that prompt. So these prompts can be tricky sometimes. You gotta play with them a little bit. So let's with a Kentucky theme that has a blue and white color palette. So, okay, let's try to generate a new logo. So it's going to be working here. And while that works, let's click and we'll start our process in Canva. So you log into the account. You also have a generative AI that you can use. But let's click on the logo because that's what we want today. And we'll get that loaded up. Everything's running slow. We'll see if it generates. Okay. I like this. This is better. Let's copy this text again, but I don't like this text around. So let's do this again. Create a similar logo for my nonprofit. But without the text around the outside of the logo. Let's see. Let's see if that works better. So we're going to go back to Canva again. So to design a logo. Is this their quick actions? I forget what that is. Brainstorm. I don't want to brainstorm. I want to design. So we're going to look for logos for nonprofit. And so now we have some logos here. Like any of these, I want kind of an arts themed one. I don't see any that are art themed. We could do art. We try art logo. That's better. Some of these are pretty. I kind of like this black and white, but it's pro, and we're going to try to keep this as low cost as possible. So, graffiti one, but it's also a pro one. And it's not too bad. Oh, that one's a pro too. Let's go back and let's do art nonprofit. Let's see if it comes up with anything. Let's see. I like this, but it has here. I don't know why that is. Let's try one more time with a similar logo without the word bass in it. All right. Let's see if that fixes it. We'll see which one of these gets done faster. Ooh, I like this one. I think we can use this one. Let's do this one. Okay. But I want to change a few things. Let's change the colors. I don't want to shuffle them. I know what color I want. Let's see. I want like a blue, like that. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. All right, so let's go ahead and change this to Kentucky Arts Society. And then we're just going to delete this. I don't need that section. Kind of like this. I'm going to move this down. I'm going to center this. Yeah. I like that. Maybe make this a little bigger. Let's make this like 12. Okay. So I like this logo. I'm going to go ahead and download it. And let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it as a JPEG, I think. That'll be best. Let's go over here and see what they've generated. That's just a BAS. Well, AI is doing what I want, right? We'll try one more time with you, AI. Okay. So we have made a Canva logo, and we're still working on our AI logo. We'll see what it comes up with. We'll continue that through here. But what we're going to want to do is we've got our Visual Studio Code open. So we want to go over here to our .io folder, and we want to create a new folder in there called images. And that's where we're going to put our logo we created earlier. So let's save this. I'm going to save this to my pictures. Let's see, pictures. And then hit enter. I'm going to quick preview, and then I'm going to add this to my project. So I'm going to go to my pictures, see if it's in there. There it is. And you should just be able to click on it, drag images folder. So there it is. It's in there. And now that we have that in there, we want to go to our index.html. Let's go check on our AI real quick here. And, ooh, I actually like that one. It's not too bad. So let's share that one. Maybe we can download it. No, I don't want it to the clipboard. How do I download this? I forget. Control. Save image as. I'm gonna save it to my pictures as well. And we got our pictures, not in our movies, in our pictures. And this is gonna be our KAS AI logo. So I'm gonna save that in there. So we're gonna done with that for now. It was being kind of goofy, but we got it figured out. Let's bring up our Finder Explorer window again and find our pictures. And then here's our Kentucky Art Society AI logo. We're going to drop that in there. And we see we have both files in that folder now. But we want to add image tags to our index.html page so we can see these images. I'm going to go over to this extension. This is GitHub Copilot chat extension. And the reason I use this is the purpose of these videos. It kind of helps give a visualization of how to use it. So let's ask it to create image tags for our website logos. So it's redoing all of our HTML code. And I don't really want to copy all this code over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look in here and find where my tags are that I can insert this. So I'm going to copy this div for my header. So I'm going to do a Command C. And then I'm going to find over here where that matches up. That's right here below this nav tag and this header tag. That's going to be my container for one of my logos. Let's see if it added more of them. I think it just added the one. So let's go ahead and we're going to go down here and I'm going to add another one just so we have, I'm going to do it right here in this section. So I'm going to add another div and paste that in. And I'm going to call this the logo 2. And I'm going to go here to our source and we're going to want to find this file that's in our images folder. And we want to use that to so images, and we want let's use this one and here. So in images, and there's the logo. So we're going to want to make a quick change to this because these will work. Let's go live. They will work here locally on our computer, or they should. Site. There. They're here locally, but we're not going to see these on our GitHub site yet because we haven't pushed them up. And if we go to our GitHub site, we'll see it there, but we don't see the images on it. So let's go to our deployment. And we're going to look and see if these images are here. They're not going to be because we have not pushed or deployed since yesterday. So they're not there yet. They are here locally on our computer when we launch in the live server. So let's go back to, and this is good practice. We're going to go back to, and we haven't finalized these images yet. We just got them up there. So we're going to go back and check on our Git status. And we can see that we've modified our index.html here, but we need to make sure we add that modification to our software that's tracking our changes, which is our Git. We're going to do our Git add all. So that's going to add it. So if we do our Git status again, we see that it is now tracking these changes of our images for our logos or the addition of our new files. And it's tracking the changes we modified our index.html. So now we're going to want to commit that. So we did website updates for KAS index.html and added logos. So we're going to go ahead and commit that. So if we check our status again, we see those that have been committed, but haven't been put onto our GitHub repo that our website is pulling the code from to host our website. So we want to make sure we push those to our remote repo. So we're going to do the git push -u that's happening now. Let me see. All right, so I'm going to expand that out a little bit. Completed this push, and we're going to do our git status again. And now our git status says your branch is up to date with origin main. So the branch on our repo, on our remote repo that's on github.com is now up to date. So let's go over and look at that on GitHub. If I can find it here. And so we want to go here. Let's go back. We don't see our photos up there yet. Probably still won't be even if I refresh them because I don't think it's done a new deployment. Oh, it does show these broken images, and there's a reason they're not showing up, and we'll go over that too. It hasn't showed an update on our deployment, but if we go look at our code, it'll update our deployment here in a second. But if we look at our code, we will see the image folders here now, and our images are here now. You can go in and find those in here. You'll see. So these are all hosted on GitHub now, and GitHub is using those to deploy our website to the internet. And if we look in our index.html, you'll see this new HTML in here where we added these new divs with our image tags and source for our image. And when you go to the deployment, you'll notice that the images aren't showing up. There's like a broken image link. And that has something to do with this image source right here. We're going to need to change that, but we'll do that probably next time. And we'll go over some debugging with that. So let's go look at our deployment and see what it looks like again. So we just deployed 1 minute ago. So like I said, there's going to be these new things on our website, these little broken image links, logos. And we need to change our file source path to make sure we actually see our logos on here. So we'll work on that next time. But this was a good tutorial on code commands in Terminal. So we did those terminal commands. And then we worked some with our AI in Canva. So, I use this blackbox.ai. It's something new I'm trying out. It is a free image generator, and you can see it's not great. Canva is kind of a more classic design platform online. And then we've updated our code to add the images in our VS Code over here that pushed up to our repo through our Git software. And that's going to be kind of it for right now. And next time we will go over how to fix the images on our website and make sure we can see those and everybody can see those. And we might also go over how to create some CSS for styling and aligning our images as well. But that's it. I hope you all enjoyed it. And until next time.